Hi there, it's your boy, Lumpy, here with a sort of random video. Um, yeah, this is the first video on my casual channel. Wow, look at my hair. Look at this. Look at the floof, the magnitude at which my hair exists. My hair is huge at the moment. And it's probably gonna be huge for like the next couple of weeks. But yeah, I just wanted to come in here and talk because over the past I don't know couple weeks, I've been having like a bit of a not breakdown, but like a thing. Uh, what's going on? What is this? What what am I doing? um, because uh so the thing was, I was sleeping over at a friend's house, and we watched Rocky Horror. I know, shocking. I know, shocking. And like towards the end, I started to fall asleep, and it was crazy because me falling asleep during it brought back a real crazy memory for me, like back when my family had cable. So imagine this, it's like late 2000s, early 2010s, and you're alone on your bed. It's middle of the night, right? And you got this little tiny CRT, because my family didn't convert to flat screens until, I don't know, 2015 at least. We had CRTs for a long time. And like, it's cable television, middle of the night. Rocky Horror starts playing. And that's like real weird. But that was the thing that happened to me. And like the memory just got reinvigorated by me going to the sleepover and falling asleep as the narrator was talking about, and what about the floor show that had been mentioned? You know, that sort of shit. Um, and I can remember laying there. I would usually fall asleep right around the time warp. Like, and if I stayed up past the seduction of Janet, then I wasn't going to get to sleep until the end of the movie. Um, which was weird, because that implies that it happened on multiple occasions. Which apparently it did. I talked to my parents about it. They don't remember anything about it, but I remember a lot of things from my childhood that they don't remember anything about, such as me watching Speed Racer to go to bed when I was a child, or me watching Puffnstuff to go to bed as a child, and they're just like, what? We never showed you that to go to bed. What are you talking about? And it's just like, no, you specifically like would stop it at this particular point because you didn't want me to get traumatized or whatever. And it was this whole thing with Speed Racer. Not with Puffnstuff. Puffnstuff has always been fine. And it's so weird. It's so weird. Because this was like a Rocky Horror channel. And I'm coming on here to specifically talk about this. So it was, do any of you guys remember Sprout? Because I sure do. I sure remember falling asleep to Sprout as a young child. And I certainly remember falling asleep to this fucking Rocky Horror channel as a small child. which, why? What's going on with this? Um, because in that moment, I also remembered and realized, remember how I had that whole video about, like, the Rocky Horror cartoon and blah, 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 it only aired once, all that shit? I remember watching that as a child. This is like some Mandela effect shit. Like, I remember watching the Rocky Horror cartoon as a child. There is no, like, information on the Rocky Horror cartoon online, by the way. I've tried. I've researched. The only stuff I can find sources I can find are Gay Kid, an unlisted YouTube video, and me. About, you know, what is going on with the Rocky Horror cartoon. And I remember watching it as a child. So, yeah. What's going on here? What's going on? What is the deal? And it just gets stranger as I, like, dive deeper into my memories of this. I had kind of a block like Sprout, where it would show the more kid-friendly content, and then, like, like 11, it would switch over to just this random guy just talking for, like, a hot minute. And it was real weird. And he would talk for like an hour about random shit. And it was different every time, if I remember correctly. It was different every time. And he'd just talk. Yeah. He'd just talk. And then at midnight, the movie would start. And I'm wondering if I'm going insane over here. I must be, because, again, I did, like, no research into this before filming this. But, like, do any of you guys remember this? Like, cause that's weird. It's weird, okay? It's weird to have a Rocky Horror channel that has content geared at children, and for me, let alone me, to be watching it. Me, famously known for being incredibly squeamish as a child. Me, famously known for being horrified of Scooby-Doo from the ages of, like, I don't know, 5 to, like, 13. So, why? 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 Why Rocky Horror? And why do I remember it? Like, is this some Mandela effect? It's actually the Berenstain Bears, or Mandela effect. The Monopoly guy had a monocle, or Mandela effect. All that shit, dude. Like, I don't give a crap about that shit. I give a crap about a Rocky Horror TV channel that existed in the late 2000s to the early 2010s. Like, it must have only ran for, like, a year. Because to have, like, so no memories of it, and only get those memories when presented with falling asleep to Rocky Horror, it must have been, like, a very, very short span of time. I don't know. Oh no, dude. I'm concerned over here. Very concerned. Very slightly concerned. About what's going on. It has to be a real thing. Because other like seriously, how how would I have like such vivid memories of watching Rocky Horror on this tiny ass screen? This tiny ass CRT. How? Like, how would I have memories of this random guy just talking? Like, I don't think he was like a character from either of the movies. He was just there, just like talking. Um, I don't know what his deal was. He just yapped. He just yapped. He was a yapper. And like trying to remember what his set looked like. I don't know. I don't really remember. I can sort of remember his voice. It was very soothing to me as like a small child. He had a deep voice. I remember that. Very soothing. Just hearing him talk, talk, talk about random things. That was just nice. Like, what did he talk about? I think one time he went like on a rant about like rain or something. It's like some real public access TV shit. Except it was Rocky Horror. Um, yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what's going on, dude. Yeah. Um, yeah. That's what I've been thinking about. That's what's been going on in my life. What's been going on in yours? Uh, I'll see you whenever I upload again. Bye.